In an instant, the world of K-pop music is rocked by unexpected news. 45 minutes ago, one of the biggest idols in the world, Jungkook, experienced a shocking incident, a deep coma that made the whole world question what really happened. This incident shook not only his fans, but also made many parties surprised and worried. But more surprisingly, there is something else going on behind the curtain of the hospital that not many people know about. When the news reached Jungkook's mother, her emotional reaction immediately made the public stunned. How can a mother, who has always been a pillar for her child, fall into such fear and despair? In fact, barely able to help himself, he fell limp upon hearing this bad news. Everyone who was around the hospital seemed to be silent, waiting for the next step full of tension. In the ICU room of the hospital where Jungkook was being treated, the medical team was working very quickly. But is that enough? The doctors immediately took the risky decision to immediately take Jungkook to the operating room. What is really going on behind these hospital doors? There are many question marks that remain unanswered. The decisions taken by the doctors will determine Jungkook's fate going forward. As many people know, Jungkook is not only a member of BTS, he is a symbol of strength and inspiration for many people. But when this shocking news reaches the outside world, many wonder, what really happened to Jungkook? How could such an energetic person suddenly experience such a serious condition? It's not just about health, it's bigger than that. It's about how fame and public life can hold many mysteries that we never expected. Outside the hospital, security appeared to be tight. No one gets in or out easily. All those who tried to approach were stopped by security. Things are getting tense. Why is security so tight? Is there something that is being hidden, or is there a greater threat behind this incident? Even Jungkook's fans gathered outside the hospital couldn't do much. They could only hope and pray that their so beloved idol would soon recover. But more importantly, what can we learn from this incident? There's a lot of speculation going around. Some theorize that Jungkook may have experienced extreme fatigue after a long, congested trip. Others ask if there are more serious medical factors affecting his state of health. Why do so many people feel anxious? Is this a red flag for many other celebrities caught up in stressful lives? As time went on, rumor after rumor began to emerge, further adding to the tension around the case. Jungkook, who is known for his dedication to his work, suddenly has to face the harsh reality that his body is no longer able to keep up with the demands of his incredibly busy life. This condition reminds us of how fragile health is, although on the outside it seems so perfect. How can a demanding career interfere with a person's physical and mental health? It seems to be more than just a matter of ordinary fatigue. This incident opened the eyes of many people to realize that, although an idol seems strong and invincible on stage, they are still ordinary human beings with certain limitations. Meanwhile, Jungkook's doctors continued to work quickly and carefully. They know that time is precious, and every second wasted can be fatal. In the operating room, the medical team begins to take further measures to ensure that everything is done in the best possible way. However, there is one question hanging in the air. Will these measures be enough to save Jungkook? What is his real health condition? This story is not just about one individual. This is a story about the pressures of life, public expectations, and uncertainty that accompany the life of an idol. It is a mirror of a life that we often think is perfect, yet has an unrevealed dark side. Jungkook is not only an idol to millions, he is also a human being with his own problems and challenges. The hospital has not issued an official statement on the cause of Jungkook's deep coma. However, speculation began to grow, and some people suspected that this event may have something to do with a dense lifestyle and lack of sleep. Meanwhile, BTS fans and the wider public can only wait for the latest news about their idol's condition. The international music world is now looking forward anxiously, hoping for some good news to come. However, one thing is clear, many are not ready to face the fact that the person we admire can be so fragile. As news of Jungkook's condition continues to spread, the world is increasingly shocked by the fact that an incident like this could happen to one of K-pop's biggest stars. But behind the deep worry, there is a big question that arises in everyone's mind. Is this just an accident, or is there a bigger factor that needs attention? The entertainment world has long been known for its tremendous pressure on its artists, but now, are we beginning to see the consequences of a seemingly perfect life? In the ICU, doctors are increasingly working hard, fighting against time to make sure Jungkook gets through this critical period. However, medical decisions that are so fast and profound cannot be denied to provide a big question mark. The decision to bring Jungkook to the operating room in such a short time, is this the right move or does it make things worse? Only time will tell, but tensions are growing around BTS's family and fans. People are now starting to wonder, is it possible that there is a physical or mental impact that has not been seen by the public, which finally brought Jungkook to this point? Many argue that the K-pop entertainment industry, with its hectic schedules and high pressures, could have a long-term impact on artists' health. This is not a new problem. A number of artists have also previously revealed about the burden they feel in living a life that is constantly watched by millions of pairs of eyes. However, who could have imagined that one of the most iconic K-pop icons, Jungkook, could fall victim to this pressure? Meanwhile, Jungkook's mother, who is still not fully recovered from the shock, seems to have to face the fact that her beloved son is struggling against time. How does a mother feel when she has to watch her child in unimaginable conditions? Is there a sense of regret that surrounds his mind, or is it just a deep sense of love that motivates him to stay strong and survive? All eyes are now on Jungkook's family, hoping they can find the strength to get through this difficult time. It's not just the family and fans who are worried, but the hospital is also showing tremendous efforts to maintain Jungkook's privacy and safety. Tightened hospital security creates a tense atmosphere. Are there other threats lurking, besides Jungkook's own health problems? Some speculation is growing about the possibility of parties trying to approach or seek more information about Jungkook's circumstances, perhaps for personal gain. Of course, such a situation exacerbates tensions outside the hospital. Do hospitals have to pay more attention to the mental and emotional safety of patients, in addition to just the medical aspect? Loyal fans, who often see Jungkook as someone who never seems weak, now have to face the harsh reality that even the idol can get sick. This brings up a big question. How much do we really understand the lives of artists? Are we too quick to judge them based on the image they present on stage, without realizing the difficulties they face in their personal lives? This is a stark reminder that no one is perfect, even for those who seem to have it all. Many people are now asking, what will happen next with BTS, especially after this incident? Will Jungkook be able to return to his usual activities, or will there be a big change in his career? Meanwhile, fans are hoping for a speedy recovery, but they are also anxious about the impact this incident may have on the future of the legendary group. Will BTS continue to pursue their careers as vigorously as before, or will there actually be major changes affecting the group's dynamics? The entertainment world often presents a picture that is so glamorous and full of light, but this event reminds us that behind the sparkling shine, there are many challenges faced by artists. They are not just mere objects of entertainment, but also people with feelings, health, and a personal life full of struggle. Jungkook, with all the kindness he has shown so far, is now a symbol of how important it is to maintain physical and mental health in a world full of never-ending expectations.